Welcome everybody to the national championship game between Ardmore and Minnesota here for year number 7. Appreciate you guys coming by and checking this baby out. It is going to be a fun one, guys. I'm fairly confident in that. We've got Ardmore an overall 99 in each section. So offense, defense, we're very, very good. Offensively, as you know, Minnesota is more of a running style of team. So I would anticipate this game to be, I don't know, you could go with it with two different ways. It could be a high-scoring game because both teams run the ball very, very effectively. On the flip side, it might be a lower-scoring game just with the time off the clock that it takes to run each play. So let's just dive right into it. We got 12 people in, actually 14, and might as well just go right into it, guys. Let's just, no delay here. Ardmore is going to be wearing their gray unis, and Minnesota their whites with the maroon. So let's get into it, guys. Let me know in the comment section right now in the live chat, who do you have? Who do you think is going to take care of business here and get the national championship win? This is going to be CPU versus CPU gameplay. So no user input whatsoever. Just keeping consistent with the entire regular season for year 7. We didn't want to just have me play this game. It might be a little bit more fun to watch me play the game, but we have to keep things consistent, and we're gonna watch this game, number 1 versus number 2. Let's take a look at the top players. Of course, as you guys know, David Tomsha, Savage, and Nelson. Look at Willie Nelson's production this season. Only 26 receptions. 26 receptions. That's half of what Darnell Savage did this season. You know, it's actually pretty crazy to think that he has almost 1,000 yards receiving with 52 receptions, so less than 80 receptions with 1,000 yards. That's quite a bit. So even despite a running style of offense, a more catered offense to the running game, Darnell Savage actually have a very, very good season. Top players for the road team, so to speak, the road team, Minnesota, tight end, strong safety, and tight end. So that's what we're up against. We're up against 2 top players as tight ends and a strong safety. So I don't know. I think we're going to get the W, but you don't want to get too cocky. But let's get right into it, guys. No Brad Nessler. Just to let you know, no Brad Nessler here. It's just going to be me. So you guys have to deal with my announcing and not the EA Sports crew. But I will be reading your guys' comments in the live chat here. We'll have fun. We'll have fun tonight. Or today, I should say. So, I'm used to doing stuff at night, so there you go. But, let's see what you guys are saying here. Everybody kind of likes Ardmore in this game. How did that team get to the natty, says Luke. Yeah, go figure, man. Go figure. I think that we're going to get the win. I think Big 12, even if you're an Ardmore hater, you got to at least root for the Big 12, man. Let me see, are we getting the... Yeah, okay, cool. Just want to make sure we're getting the actual game audio, too. Looks like we're good there. All right, cool. Should have been the Shreve playing on this. Yeah, Diabolus is a Ardmore hater for sure. Shreveport's good, man, but they didn't win against us when it counted for sure. So I am a little nervous, though. I am a little bit nervous because this is the type of game that you go in thinking that, oh yeah, the better team is clearly Ardmore in this matchup, and they should easily get the win. But there have been times where the lesser team will end up winning when it counts the most. I mean, you saw it. Super Bowl, Tom Brady, Patriots, Giants, that type of thing. All right, let's kick this thing off, boys. We got a first play of the game is going to go for 14 to Willie Nelson. That's a good way to start it off, especially when you've got a running style of team in Ardmore and they say, no, we're going to open up through the air. I like that play call. First and 10 situation. Play action. We're not going to go read option. Here's a little throw out to the left. That's J.K. Johnson for 11. So we're starting to eat up this defense already. 2 straight plays. 2 first downs. This should be a read option. It's looking like Tomsha. He busts off 1 tackler, and he's got room to go. Touchdown, Ardmore. Just like that, baby. 50 yards. David Tomsha. Oh, yeah. 3 plays, 1 score. Look at that. Look at this linebacker. He didn't have anything on the spin move. Woohoo! Go Ardmore, baby. Now, here's the thing, though. Okay, here's the thing. With Minnesota, they love to run the football, too. They love to run the football, too. So I'm anxious to see how these guys do on the ground against our defense here. Easy touchdown. Ardmore up 7-0. Only 3-play drive, baby. Fallen hero. I got Ardmore 69-0. That's funny. Nice, by the way. 69-0. All right, Minnesota coming out here on offense. The tight end in motion here, number 84, the big man. I want to see what kind of offense that they run here. They're going to drop back and try to throw, and they're going to get a little pressure, but they will get... Ooh, I thought they got positive yardage on that play, but they will get sacked by Romeo Washington. A cornerback, by the way. So we brought the cornerback blitz. Got it done. So he would have had positive yardage there, but he got a little tripped up.
Roger. Let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Shotgun formation here. They're going to run a little draw play in that defense, man. That Ardmore defense. Lawrence Charles. He had 20 touch. Dude, this guy went for 2,000 rushing yards this season. So remember when we were talking about how good they are on rushing offense? This guy went 20 touchdowns and 2,000 yards. That's an insane production there. But so far, negative yardage for Minnesota. Here's a, what was that? What was that? Oh my God. I have never seen. Oh my God, what is that? What is that? Oh my God. Dude, I've never seen that. Did it get hit? He didn't even throw a spiral. Like it wasn't even close. Where is he going? Where is he going? Oh my God. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. What is that? Oh my God. Yeah, this is over. Bryce says it just slipped out of his hand. Oh my God. I hope that's not the case for the rest of the game, because if it is, this thing is this thing is going to be a blowout. Holy crap. Darnell Savage here on the bubble screen, only going to get 1. Leads to a 2nd and 9. If I'm Ardmore right now, I'm not even trying to throw the ball. Like, honestly, I'm just trying to run it down Minnesota's throat here. We got the lead right now, early first quarter. They don't look like they're doing anything on offense, not very competent. But defensively, they're making some stops here, right? They're making some stops here on this series. Nathan Ardmore, the tight end. 2-yard loss. That was the linebacker, so he actually came up big and made the tackle here. But that was the linebacker that missed the tackle on Tomsha, so he kind of made up for it there. 3rd and 11 situation. We got to throw it, and this is Darnell Savage. We got a 4th and 1. Wow, they gave him 4th and 1? That did not look like 4th and 1. That looked like more like 4th and 3. But they're going to give him the forward momentum here. I'm starting to get some. I'm questioning some of the referee calls here for Ardmore. Like, what's going on here? I think I'm starting. My eyes are starting to get opened for all the Ardmore haters out there. My eyes are opening, man. Some shady stuff going on here. How is the audio, by the way? Is it loud enough to where you can hear it? Am I drowning the audio out? Because I don't want that to happen, guys. You let me know. I'm trying to keep things quiet. I'm trying to keep things a little quiet here on the TV and through my phone to kind of hear, but I just want to make sure you guys can hear all right. Okay, that's good. 2nd and 10, quarterback just like, dude, these are just lame duck throws. After this drive, I want to see what his overall rating is. Zach Silva. 3rd and 7. They're going to run a draw. They're going to run a draw play, but look at the run blocking from Minnesota right there. Lawrence Charles with 10. Four-man front here for Ardmore, and we're going to bring some pressure, but that's a nice throw to Anthony Campbell here. He's doing the splits. Watch this after the hit. Whop. Dude, this game's broke. The game's broke. Just like his groin. He's still down, by the way. He can't get up. What is going on today? What is going on today? And I can't even get a replay on this. I can't get a replay on it. God dang it, dude. What is going on tonight?
Man left, man left.
This game. It's probably the most derpy national championship game in the history of the sport. Play action. Check it down. And 2nd and 2, Gavin Weddle for 4. 2K Mamba. You watching the Super Bowl later? I'm going to try.
Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike,
My wife's not too much of a sports fan, so I might not be watching it. Maybe I'll sneak away and get it on my phone. James Smith for 3. His overall's acting like it's a 70. He might be a 70. He's just not playing very well. 2nd and 7. He's going to take off, and Ardmore defense. Come on. He's going to slide, get that first down. Lucas B. Go Amarillo. And Minnesota is driving slowly. Yes, they are. Very slowly and methodically.
number 53. Mike, 53. We got to get the ball. Go forward. Go.
And drop back to pass here in the shotgun formation. And they're going to pick up another first down. Zach Silva for 13. So maybe Zach Silva's more of a runner than a thrower. Again, after this series, I want to take a look at his overall and see, like, what he's bringing to the table here. About 2 minutes left in the first quarter. They're going to play action this. Almost looked like a little bit of a draw, but oh, that could have been a fumble. That was a big hit. Huge hit. Derek Andrews coming in and making the nice hit there. Strong safety. Free safety, I should say. 2nd and 10. Pressure. Romeo Washington with the big-time sack on the blind side. He's got 2 sacks already in this first quarter. And look at the speed on the edge, man, coming from the cornerback spot. That's the type of hit that we want to see from Romeo Washington, baby. He's going to be a nice little late-round ad for a pro team for sure when he does declare. 3rd and 17. Got to clutch up here. Ardmore D. Big-time pressure. It's going to be picked off down the sideline. Zach Silva throws a pick to Javon Britton. Ardmore takes over. At about the 26-yard line. Let's take a look here. I want to see, like I promised you guys, I want to see what Minnesota's quarterback is bringing to the table here. He's an 84. He's an 84, 77 awareness. And let's see his throw. Look, I mean, 84. That's the deal. So he does not have a strong arm at all. But yes, very, very bad decision. Ardmore defense going to clutch up here. We need to get another score, though. We need to get another score to make that worth it. Thompson's going to get 4 here. Had 1,100 yards rushing and 14 touchdowns on the season. But yeah, a touchdown is going to be big here. Turn that interception into another 7 points. We got blocking here by Orlando Goodlove. And look at Tomsha busting off 2 tacklers. Going to get to 9. 9 yards on that play. I want to see Terrence Ross, though, get some action. He has not gotten any action here. It's just literally been Tomsha in the running game. I want to see Terrence Ross play action, and it's picked. Intercepted. Minnesota. Tomsha with the bad decision on his part, too. That's bad. That's bad there, David. I'm going to give Minnie the football right back. That could turn the tide here. That could turn the tide. Silva takes it for 8.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
Nearing the end of the first quarter, we got about 28 seconds left to go here in the first. The 2nd and 2, they got trips to the left. Little run play to the 2,000-yard rusher this season. Lawrence Charles going to pick up 13. Very balanced offense so far for Minnesota. 8 rushes, 8 passes. And drop back to throw here to the left side. That is going to be a completion for about 3. Again, nice little methodical drive for Minnesota. Very slow. Slow and steady. We got to put a little bit more pressure, though, on Zach Silva. We want to keep him making mistakes. Again, he doesn't have a lot of arm strength, so if you can make him to make mistakes there, throw up a little prayer, kind of like jump ball situation, we're going to win that, I believe. We're going to win that. We have better corners than their wide receivers.
Let's go, let's go.
Start of the second quarter, 7-0 Ardmore, and look at that. Good play defensively. Way to read it. Way to read the read option. Chauncey Nelson, this guy has made a lot of big-time plays for Ardmore this season, so he's really stepped into his own. He was like maybe a 3-star prospect, if I remember, when we were recruiting him. And going into his upperclassman season, like, he's made a lot of big-time plays, a lot of big turnovers as well for us. Been a good player, very good player. 3rd and 10. Anthony Campbell only going to get 6. And again, Britton comes up with a nice defensive play, and that's going to be leading to a field goal attempt for Minnesota. So unfortunately, we got the turnover while they were in the red zone. We got the turnover, then we gave it right back to them. We were avoiding them to get off the board to get 3 points of their own. We turn it back over to them. They get 3 points anyway. So I guess the interceptions washed out. 7-3 in the second quarter. What are you guys thinking so far about this game? It's been a little slow paced, a little slow moving so far. Both teams not really... Oh, well, hey, look at this. We were just talking about this. Look at this! Darnell Savage down the sideline. Where was the cornerback? We were just talking about how this has been slow going. And Ardmore finds Darnell Savage down the sideline. What a play. What a hookup there with Tomsha and Savage. (14-3) Ardmore. Tomsha's been stepping up. Electric play on the ground for Tomsha. He had the pick. That was a bad pick, but then he comes back, and he on the very next play, he says, no, we're going deep. We're going deep. Darnell Savage. Love it. Love it. Now keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on.
Watch 19, watch 19.
Everybody was saying slow. It was slow. It was slow. And then, of course, as soon as I jinx it, then we're going deep here. So here's another big-time play. Zach Silva with more pressure on him. That's a big hit. He's starting to feel it a little bit, man. He's feeling those big hits. 2nd and 10. Throw to the right. Andrew King with the 11-yard slant route catch. So even the CPU likes to cheese it up a little bit, right? 7 of 12 for Zach Silva, 38 yards. If you're a Minnesota fan, you want to see them kind of stick to the ground game a little bit. Do what you have been known to do. You got a guy with 2,000 yards rushing. Don't rely on your 84 throw power quarterback. Ugh. But second and two, they throw it again. They get nice chunky yardage there. No pressure. Fires it up the middle. That's good for a first down. Slants OP, says Luke. 2K Mamba, good hit. Bryce, LOL, it's all in good fun. This game's rigged. Oh, little draw play. That was a nice play, but it's read perfectly. Read perfectly by Javon Britton. He's having a nice game so far. Tackle for a loss. Good plays in the backfield. Ardmore defense. Let's clutch up right here, guys. Let's clutch up. We got a 3-man front. Looks like no 2-man front, but pressure off the edges here. 2nd and 11. Zach Silva gonna take off and run. He's gonna get 4 yards on the rush. 3rd and 7 for Minnesota. This is a very, very crucial situation for Minnie. They got trips to the left. They got to pick up this first down to kind of stay within the game. They're going to do so. Anthony Campbell with the huge first down. He caught it under the line to gain and then pushed himself over. The 84 throw power makes me want to hurl. Same. Another great play in the backfield here for Ardmore. Romeo Washington again, dude. Romeo Washington. Guys, he's been all over the field tonight. He's probably my defensive MVP right now. For sure. 2nd and 13. Silva checks it down. He's going to keep fighting. He's only going to get 8. Another 3rd down and medium range here. 3rd and 6. Another big down from Minnesota here. If they don't get this, they'll probably end up kicking a field goal, 14-6. 8-point game at that point. They're going to go with a 3rd down screen, of course, and now we've got a play here to be made. Josh Miller, the 5-star Florida prospect, coming in, fighting through that screen, fighting through that blocker. He had enough speed to miss the oncoming blocker to make that play, push him out of bounds. That's going to save a first down, man. That's going to save a first down, and field goal try is up and good. Never know. That could have saved a touchdown. That could have saved a touchdown a little later in that series. But Ardmore defense holds strong. Keeps them in it, 14-6. Another touchdown here going into the second half would be big time for the Thunderwolves. Make it 21-6. That would be big time. Hopefully we get another big play here. Maybe a bomb to Savage. That'd be great. Nathan Arbaugh here in motion to the left, and we got another read option play. Arbaugh trying to block for Tomsha, but he's going to bust off 2 tacklers, get the first down. Tomsha's got that low center of gravity, man, that keeps him upright. He's a little smaller of a body, but he does keep those legs a-churning. As far as pro potential, I don't know if Tomsha makes it, but he does have the grit. He does have the tenacity, but he's going to get absolutely smoked on this play. Let's take a look at it one more time. Boom! Guy coming in. You okay there, David? Jeez. Get absolutely wrecked. Second and 6. We still have not seen a carry for Terrence Ross. This will be the first one of the game, and Terrence Ross with the cut. He breaks 1 tackler and gets all the way to the 33-yard line. 1 rush, 28 yards. Look at the speed of Terrence Ross, and then the decision-making, the cut. This is why he's so good. The ball carrier vision by Terrence Ross is what makes him so special. Another run here for Terrence Ross. This is exactly what you want to do. Keep it in his hands. He gets this one for 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Little throw underneath to Josiah Pompeo. Wide receiver turned running back here. On a 2nd and 3, I was going to hope for a little bit something more creative there, but they get to 3rd and 1 situation. Pompeo's still in the backfield. They want to run a speed option play. Tomsha going to bust off 1 tackler. Going to get 11 here. 1:12, and head coach Tremaine Young calls a timeout. Interesting. Maybe just to set something else up here. We've got Darnell Savage in the slot. Ran a little button hook route, and then we got Terrence Ross making the catch. Call another timeout with 1:06. I don't like that. I don't like that timeout. Back-to-back timeouts in less than 5 seconds of game time. I don't like that play call, but I guess that's why I'm here, and he's a virtual coach, right? 2nd and 5. Lane is open. Tomsha will get the first down. Clock does stop here at 1:02. It will start running again once they start coming up to the line. So 1st and goal situation. Ardmore still with 1 timeout. They're near about the 2-yard line. And a run here by Tomsha, and he's not going to get the first down. He had the touchdown. He had the touchdown, and he's obviously upset about that. They're actually going to go backwards here a little bit. Oh, my God. That's just not a good decision here. But we got a chance to get another touchdown. And, oh, Darnell Savage with the athletic grab at the goal line. He takes a humongous hit, but hangs on. Darnell Savage with the huge catch, the touchdown for Ardmore. Oh my God. Oh my God, this guy makes some of the most insane grabs. He is special, man. Ardmore have found themselves at like a top 5 wide receiver, man. Maybe top 10 wide receiver. This is insane. Darnell Savage. He's won 2 Biletnikovs. He didn't win one this year, but man, oh man. Special player, dude. Special player. 21-6, 32 seconds to go, and Minnesota, they run a screen play. They're not going to call a timeout here, so maybe they're just trying to get into the second half, down by 15. 20 seconds. Let's see what the play call they draw up. I'm thinking they're probably going to run it here, but you know, it is the CPU. Yeah, they're just, well, I don't know what they're killing the clock. They're killing the clock. We're all the way down to 6 seconds left. Time is ticking away here. They will end up trying to throw the ball. Weird, man. Weird. Minnesota goes into the second half just playing super conservative. 21-6 is your score at the end of the first half. I'm anxious to see what you guys are saying here in the comment section. 2K Mamba, yo, Darnell, what a catch. He still got that. That's why I love Darnell. Darnell reminds me of Dwayne Eskridge from Western Michigan. That would be a good comparison, right? Terrence Ross from the same hometown as Jalen Hurts, says Corey Karhoff. Bryce is trying to make his own storylines. Wasn't there rumors that Ardmore coaching staff spying on Minnesota's practices? Oh my gosh. Ardmore thinks that lowly of Minnesota that they're giving them time, says the Obelisk. That's funny, actually. That's funny. But that big hit, dude, that was probably like the play of the game so far. Oh my God. That was pretty fun to watch, but slow and methodical. We felt that, man. We felt all of that. 8 minutes. A lot more yards, rushing yards, passing yards. I mean, we're dominating right now. We're dominating on offense, and then 5:16 with time of possession. So we're scoring, and we're scoring very quickly. And we're a little more explosive than Minnesota is, I believe. So, you know, if this game was against Michigan, maybe that this might be a little closer. I think Minnesota kind of lucked into this, beating Michigan in the Big 10 championship game.
Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
All right, so new half for Minnesota. We'll see if they can get it going.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want
See if they can get it going here with a fresh start. But Silva gonna only get 3 yards on this play.
Let's go, defense.
Only 90 yards passing right now.
Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53.
2nd and 7. Gonna check it down again. They will get the first down. A little West Coasty type of offense. Look at this guy's arms, dude. James Smith. You work out, bro?
And we got Mike, number 53.
6 minutes, 25 seconds. Deep bomb. Oh, that's a great throw. That's the best throw of Zach Silva's night tonight.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Larry. Check 59. Mike is 59.
I may not like Ardmore Little Rock fan, but I still want Big 12 supremacy. Go Thunderwolves. There you go. I'd be rooting for Big 12. Even if it was Denver Tech, I'd be rooting for Big 12 for sure. But McKinney comes through with he ran right into the quarterback, dude. He didn't even know where he was. He just spun right into him. But it's a sack nonetheless.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
2nd and 16. Throw to the left.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards.
Only going to get 3. They like that play. They like that play for 3, apparently. It's kind of weird. A little odd.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
3rd and 13, Minnesota. Got to throw it deep. Deflected by Derek Andrews. The senior, Derek Andrews, coming through, making a play. And Minnesota's going to have to, they're going to go for a long field goal. I would have thought they were going to punt, but they're going to go for a really long field goal. We'll see if the kicker's got enough leg here. It's going to be short. It is short. Ardmore lucks out there. Kicker just did not get enough behind it.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Where's 52? Block 52.
What's going on, Wispy? Minnesota loves 3-yard gains. Look at David Tomsha. This offense is too much. This offense is way too much right now for Minnesota, guys. Our offensive line is just holding on to their blocks. Our speed is really getting to Minnesota as well. Playmakers all over the field. Even in a busted up play, we still only get, we get a positive gain there. It's 2nd and 9 now. Terrence Ross there with the rush.
Man left. Four down. Mike 52. Black 5.
2nd and 9, a little pistol type of formation here. A little flip to Darnell Savage. Takes a big hit. So the wide receiver kind of checking in on the wide receiver option play. I would have hoped that Nathan Arbaugh there, number 13, the tight end, would have given him a little bit better of a block. But it is still third and manageable at a 3rd and 5 situation here. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Tomsha, shotgun formation. Dropping back, got good protection there, and J.K. Johnson with the 10-yard grab. Moving the chains yet again. We've been throwing the football a lot more than we have in the past. In this game specifically. I would have thought that we would have just kept keeping it on the ground. Because that's our offense. That's really our offense. But we've been throwing it quite a bit tonight. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of crazy. And then Bo Work with 99 cents. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm typing now. I do appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Terrence Ross busting off the first tackler. Gonna get the first. We're seeing a little bit more Terrence Ross, too. He's starting to get sprinkled in a little bit. First and 10. Tomsha, and taking himself. Gonna get positive yard again. He's now up over 100 yards rushing. Who's your favorite team, Bo Work? Who's your favorite team in the Big 12 series? I'm anxious to know. Second and 6. Pass completed to J.K. Johnson, the big player, the big time receiver. Look at the size, man. It's like an Anquan Bolden type. Merry Christmas. First and goal. Looking for another touchdown. Got some guys open. I know we do. Tomsha. Oh, he slings it to Willie Nelson. What a play. Just extends it just enough. Little Alex Smith type of move there, man. Look at this. Yeah, Willie was calling for the football. He's like, not yet, not yet. Nice play, baby. Nice play. Touchdown, Ardmore. It's 28-6, guys. It's 28-6. It's Ardmore, to be honest. Well, hey, dude, we're gonna be natty champs, dude. We're gonna be natty champs. We're up by 22 points. Yeah, we're gonna be back to back. It's back to back national titles, guys. For the Big 12. There you go. Next year is going to be tough for us, man. Next year is going to be very, very tough. Year 8 will be tough for Ardmore. We're losing a ton of talent, and our recruiting classes have not really been that great in year 6 and year 7. So it is going to be a little bit of a downturn, I think, for next year. But we're already talking about next season. Unless Minnesota gets a touchdown here, I don't think that we're going to let this thing slip away. Bryce, the game is over. Hashtag not my champion. Anyone watching the Puppy Bowl? I'm not watching the Puppy Bowl, obviously. Who's winning the Puppy Bowl? Do they have teams for the Puppy Bowl?
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Green 9.
Second and 10. Zach Silva got to make a play here. Going to toss it to the left again. But this time, instead of 3, it's 4. It's 4. Fallen Hero says he likes Little Rock. Ian says Denver Tech. Yeah, I'm curious. I want to get kind of like a little bit of a poll going on in our chat here. We got 47 people watching. That's a good number there. It's a very, very good number. Thanks for tuning in, guys. But I am anxious to see what your favorite teams are in the Big 12. I kind of like to feel the room a little bit, see where you guys are at now with your favorite teams. So Minnesota yet again falters on offense. It's going to be a 4th and 6, and Ardmore's going to get possession here. Josh Miller takes a big hit, only gets 3 yards on the return. Just make Bo Works this Puppy Bowl. Yes, I love watching a bunch of puppies play for an hour. Should make a grown men cry tears of joy. It would, man. It would. Terrence Ross gonna get 9. Like that's like one of the big things when we look at this Ardmore football team. When we analyze this team, like that offensive line is just opening up gaping holes for these running backs. I mean, look at Terrence Ross has just got to literally make one play. He makes his read, and all he's got to do is just make one play, one cut. Make the first guy miss, and you're going to be gone for about 5-6 yards, 6 yards plus. That play, he didn't do it, but concept is still the same now. We got David Tomsha here. 5 yards, first down. Super Mario and Jeffy Josh. My favorite team is the teams that make it to the championship. Ah, a little bandwagon, eh? Bandwagon. Minute 9 in the 3rd quarter. Tomsha gonna get stopped. Only gonna pick up 3. Utley with the tackle. Ryan Utley. Remember that. I want to pick on that guy a little bit because he was the dude that missed the tackle on Tomsha earlier in the game. But so far, he's not made very, very bad attempts at tackling so far in the second half. Thompson gets positive yards, 3rd and inches now. A couple of people talking about Texas Tech. I was talking about team builder teams. So. Who's your favorite team builder team? But yeah, I guess that applies. Who's your favorite Big 12 team? We can talk about that. 15 seconds. 3rd quarter is winding down. 28-6. Maybe a big play here coming up for Ardmore. We got Terrence Ross taking this thing again for 7+ yards. Gets 8 on that play. And the 3rd quarter will wind down to a close with an Ardmore score. I'm pretty sure this thing is over. It's been a blowout. It's been a blowout. Are you excited for the new NCAA football game? Yes, I am actually. Are you guys? Are you guys excited about it? I think it's going to be good. I think EA will do a good job with it. I have little faith. I should have little faith that they're going to do a good job because Madden has been terrible. But I really think that they're going to listen to the community. I mean, they came out and said it. It's one thing if the game was already developed, like Madden 21, and then they're talking about, oh, we want to listen to the community and, you know, make it better. But there's limitations because the game's already set in stone, so it's kind of hard to work on it. But that's a totally different conversation than what they're having now. Is the game's not even developed yet. It's going to be developed. They're currently in the process of doing that, and then so they've already talked about listening to the community and getting that feedback and getting that kind of that wish list of what we want to see in the game. So I think it's going to be solid. I think it'll help with PR. It'll help with reputation a little bit, because right now they're really struggling, man. They're really struggling with the reputation in the public eye. So Ardmore's threatening now. We are inside the 10-yard line, and then Tomsha gonna bust. He's gonna wow. 2 Minnesota players converged on each other to try to make the tackle on him. They bumped into each other, and it just freed him up. Tomsha touchdown. He's been going off tonight. 35-6. Pretty sure that this game is over. So, you know what? We can just watch this and have it play in the background, guys. This thing is over. 35-6 right now. I'm gonna just take your Q&As at this point, guys, and kind of talk to you about what this series looks like in the future for year number 8. We won't do any of the off season today. That's a conversation for me and my brother, because we do have to run this series with one another. So I won't advance into the off season. We won't talk about those things. We won't do any action in the off season. So after this game is over, year 8 is going to start, really. So the next couple videos that you guys will see will be the off season, really quick simulation, and we'll go from there. So anxious to see where you guys are at with this series too, like how much, if you've been really enjoying it, what are some things that you want to look forward to in the very next Team Builder series that we do. Maybe we can talk a little bit about college football revamped. The floor is yours, guys. The floor is yours to direct the conversation. So you can do a little Q&A here. 35-6. This game's out of hand. See what you guys are saying here. How did Minnesota make it through the Natty? I don't know, dude. I have no freaking clue. Mitch, the reformed gutter punk. I don't care. It's a new college football game. Meaning that's a positive statement. You're saying, I don't care. It's just a new college football game, and I'll play it regardless. Deep bomb to the right, by the way. Jamar Diggs. And Jamar Diggs is gone too, so maybe we'll look at Ardmore's outgoing players too, to kind of get you guys an idea that this team is going to be in for a downturn next year. So we'll talk about that. Let's see. Gophers are roadkill. Yes, they are. Ardmore didn't even try. They were laughing the whole time. It's true, man. This has been no contest. Can you do the Big Ten? Like do a Big 10 team builder? We've got teams, man. We've got teams to do it. This game was a disaster. It really was. It really was. Fallen Hero play Clemson, Penn State, and Bama in the non-conference. All right, so Fallen Hero is basically telling Ardmore to actually have a challenge. We could do that, but you know, again, this team, you got to know where your team's at, and this team is not going to be the same. I can tell you that much. Not going to be the same as years past. Like I said, for the Big Ten, we've got teams that we could do for the next Team Builder series, but we could do them all over the country, to be honest with you. How was Camu's last recruiting classes looking, says Ryan Dales? Not good, man. Not good. They've been kind of stuck in the mud a little bit. J-Rock. Next Team Builder do a 12 teams, but have them spread out between each conference. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting, actually. Just to see kind of like what, especially if teams could face each other in the national championship, maybe even a bowl game. That'd be kind of cool too. See two team builders in bowl game contention. And even in that way, kind of like what you're saying, and even in that way, like teams could actually win a conference title. You know, you'd have maybe all of your team builder teams won a conference title in a given year versus, you know, having to compete with each other constantly. But 4th and 26, by the way. So Minnesota just keeps going backwards. Oh, my God. Luke is asking, if you couldn't play as Ardmore, who would you play as? Probably Little Rock. In the introduction video, I really wanted to play as Little Rock this season, but I could not get past the Ardmore logo. Thought it was just really sweet, and we did just a bang-up job with the uniforms that I was just like, and plus it was the channel colors, so I'm like, how can you not be Ardmore? How can you not be Ardmore? Let's see, what else you guys are saying here? Or the Pac-12, could do Pac-12 for sure. Pac-12 would be really good. Mitch says, or at least have a build-a-team option in the game for the next college football game. I think they have to. I really think that they have to. I don't think it would be a very, very poor business move if they did not have that. I think it's so obvious that the community really loves Team Builder. They love that option for custom teams. They have to have something like that in the game. Absolutely have to. Especially since they know that you're going to have to customize like each player's name, attributes, and likeness and all that, because it's not going to come out of the box. You're not going to get, you know, a Denard Robinson looking player from Michigan at quarterback, you know, with the dreads and wristbands and, you know, likeness, basically, speed rating, acceleration rating, throw power, accuracy. Like, EA did a really good job at trying to get the base roster where it would be kind of like you knew who the guy was without saying their name, right? So if they're not going to have that, if they're going to have Mac Jones not being Mac Jones, well, he would be gone. He'd be gone, but you guys get the idea. If you've got a guy that doesn't look like Mac Jones at quarterback for Alabama or whoever their starter is for next year, then I guess you kind of have to have more power to the player, you know, to let him edit everything and go that route. So I think that's gonna be the route that they go. Have to, absolutely have to. But Ardmore is going to win the national championship, guys. 35-6. This thing was not even close. Not even close. 52 minutes of game time, by the way. So that's right on pace with most games in our simulation, but this was, I don't know, was this the play of the game? I kind of like that other play that Savage caught where he flipped, but this was kind of the momentum shifter was this play, I think. But Ardmore wins another natty, guys, back-to-back. Darnell Savage, a legend, an Ardmore legend, and Tremaine Young, you can walk off as a national champion again. And really vaulting this Ardmore program. David Thompson will be your player of the game. He missed once. 13 of 14. Awesome game for the Thunder Puppies. I'm happy with their production, guys. I'm really happy with their production. And there you go. Thompson holding up the sign. Champs. Love it. Love it. Rashad Bolton, how's the doggy doing? He's doing good, man. He's doing a lot better. Running around, acting normal. He's doing just fine. He's doing just fine. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. Cashmade Ace, sorry, new subscriber. All of your team's full of subscribers. Not necessarily. No, a lot of you can only make 20. You can only make 20 custom prospects in the recruiting hub, and then it goes up to you. Then it's up to you on if you're going to recruit them or not. And you know they can go elsewhere. They don't have to go to your school either. So, but long answer or short answer, no, they're not. They're not all custom. All right, let's take a look at the box score here for the national championship game. We held Minnesota to 6 points. They only scored 2 field goals in the second quarter. Everything else, very, very bad. Very, very bad. 421 yards of total offense, 196 for Minnesota. Passing yards, we were right there with them, but it was the rushing attack, guys. 32 rushes, 275, 2 scores, 1 interception for Tomsha, 1 interception for Silva. They basically traded. Turnovers there. Tomsha 13 of 14, 92%, 3 touchdowns through the air, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Tomsha was a beast in this game. So if there was any question that he should not have been in the Heisman race, he earned it. He earned it today. He showed it. He showed it today. 13 rushes, 93 yards for Terrence Ross, 7.1 average yards per carry, 4 receptions, 89, 2 touchdowns for Savage, 1 for Willie Nelson. And defensively, we'll take a look at what happened here. Tackles for losses, Nelson with 2, Romeo with 3, 2 sacks, by the way, for Romeo as well. Then Britton had the 1 pick and a tackle for a loss. So we were busting plays up in the backfield against Minnie, and they just didn't stand a chance, man. 24-33. So they really slinged it. They were trying to sling it on us all game long. And then maybe that was kind of like a game scripting thing. You know, the game was getting out of control a little bit. They needed to rely on Zach Silva, and it just didn't work out, man. It just didn't work out. 11 for 18, 6 for 28. So we took their best player out of the game plan today. Lawrence Charles. 2,000 rushing yards for Lawrence Charles. 20 touchdowns, by the way, for him, too. And he was just a non-factor. He was a total non-factor. So Ardmore's defense played really, really well. And we've also got some bowl matchups here down below that, you know, we don't really cover a whole lot of the other teams in the NCAA. But just to kind of get you guys an idea of what teams are looking like for next season. And I can even show you guys your own teams if you want, like teams that you like to see. We can kind of give you a year 8 preview. But as far as quarterback goes, I think Tomsha's going to declare, and if I'm being honest with you, you know, he's a 99 overall right now. He's a very, very good player, 99 awareness. Like, there's nothing left for Tomsha to prove, right? Throw power's a 91, 87. Like, he's going to go to the draft, man. He's going to go to the draft. 30 touchdowns, 5 picks through the air, 15 touchdowns on the ground, like over 1,000 yards rushing at quarterback. He's going to be... I like Alex Smith. I like the Alex Smith type of comparison for David Tomsha. Yes, I could, if I wanted to, try to persuade him to stay and kind of cheese the game, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let him walk. Tyson Fenner is a senior, as a redshirt. He's going to leave us as well. Never really got a whole lot of action, Tyson Fenner. So it looks like it's going to be Jesse Owens at quarterback, and other than that, I mean, unless we got a big recruit coming in at quarterback, he's going to be the guy as a 6'4" scrambling type of player. So, yeah, we have not had that low of a starting quarterback in this entire series. Through 7 years, we have not had that. And I think this team is going to take a step back, man. But we do have a nice running game still with Pompeo, Ross, Charles Wilson. It's a good running back core. We've got J.K. Johnson will be leaving us. Darnell Savage will likely be leaving us as a junior. Willie Nelson Maybe Willie Nelson stays. He kind of had a little bit of a drop-off this season. Aaron Golden is gone. Eric Lane will be gone. Maybe, you know what, we could probably convince Eric Lane to stay. He's only an 86. Oliver Price will take a big tick up in production because he'll get more time. Yeah, so we've still got a pretty decent squad. It's not going to be a terrible team, right? Arball will stay. Offensive line. William Rowe is going to leave us. Orlando Goodlove is gone. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to kind of replicate what we've done in the past. So we got a lot of upperclassmen. Brandon McKinney's gone. Jordan Lashley's a custom player. Yeah, it's going to be very, very hard to repeat all the success that we've had here at this program. So of course Jamar Diggs is gone too. So that's what Ardmore's looking like. Let me know if you guys want to see other teams. That would be kind of cool to kind of give you a preview. See you later, Luke. He's probably gone already. 2K Mama's leaving. All right, dude. We'll see ya. Cheaters, that is how you won. Okay. Yeah, because we cheated. It's a CPU versus CPU game. Somehow we cheated. Could you look at Blake Storm's career stats? I was the one who renamed him. All right, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. We can go to Midland State here. Midland State, wide receiver, Blake Storm. He had a very, very good career. He's going to definitely be drafted. So, had his best season in year 7, 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns, 16 yards per reception. Yeah, he had his breakout season here. Pretty crazy though that he had better production with Claude Gray at quarterback than Kent Collins. That's kind of cool. So Blake Storm, great career. Colton Yo will definitely be going to the draft. He had a down. Ooh, interesting. He had 14 touchdowns with Kent Collins, and then he had a down year with Claude Gray. Only 54 receptions, less than 1,000 yards. He had back-to-back 1,000-yard receiving yards in 17 and 18. Keep in mind that those years are not really the years, guys. It's you can't really change that. I think the college football revamped mod changes that, but I look at these as like series years. So 2019 is year 7, 18 is year 6, 17 is year 5. So year 5 and 6, Yo had great production, 8 touchdowns, 14 touchdowns, and then this season for whatever reason really just dropped off. RJ James is a decent player too. Very, very consistent player. 6 touchdowns, 7 touchdowns. I like that. But let's take a look at Claude Gray. He's in 99. Look at this production. Oh my God. 3,900 yards, 31 touchdowns, and 6 picks. Claude Gray goes from wide receiver in 2017 to 2018 taking... He was still a wide receiver, but he did have some gameplay there at quarterback because Kent Collins was hurt, I think, in some stages. But still played relatively well, and then makes the move from wide receiver to quarterback and just lights it up. This guy is really, really special. Really, really special. You guys can see him. He had 76 grabs as a wide receiver, 9 touchdowns, almost 1,000 yards receiving. This guy's one of the greatest athletes in the game, man. I mean, Claude Gray. What is left to be said about him? Preston Mitchell will be the next guy up, dude. He's an 87 freshman redshirt. He will be the next guy up for this Midland State team. And Braden Austin wants to see Odessa State. Just one last look at Odessa State. You guys remember how many seasons that we talked about this duel between Pat Dowdell and Johnny Johnson Jr. And, for as much crap as I gave Johnny Johnson Jr., he did have double-digit interception totals in each of his years as a starter, which is kind of why I was always really skeptical of him. But, 32 touchdowns, 14 picks, 29 touchdowns, 12 picks. I mean, that ratio is still pretty decent. 4,000 yards in year 5, 3,300 in year 6, and 4,800 in year 7, 43 touchdowns, 7 picks. He was really good this season in his final year as Odessa State quarterback. So Johnny Johnson Jr., will he get drafted? Yes. I don't think that he's going to be he'll be a first-round quarterback, but I don't think that he's going to be anything special per se, because he still does have that in his DNA, just bad decision making. But maybe he fixed it. I don't think that he fixed it, but maybe he did. I can always be wrong here. I'm not perfect. Pat Dowdell, he kept getting some run at quarterback ever since he came into the program, but just never materialized as a quarterback for Odessa State. So he did get some work at wide receiver, and you can see his numbers there. He's been playing all over the field. He even played defensively a little bit, I think. Yeah, he played a lot more defensively this season than in years past. So like Pat Dowdell was a pure athlete in every sense of the word. So between him and Claude Gray, kind of one and the same, but Claude Gray is just a little more talented, I think. So, but Odessa State, they're going to lose both these guys, Dowdell and Johnson Jr., and now they're going to go with Brandon Archie or Chris Evans at quarterback in the future. If they're going to take a little bit step back as far as the quarterback play goes, Lawrence Keller likely gone. Orlando Austin will stay. Brian Parks, Williams, Nance, the three-headed monster at Odessa State as far as receivers go, they're gone as well. Richard Washington will probably stay. Guy Edwards, Kadir Childs-Harris, custom prospect. He'll get a little bit more run this season. They're still going to have a good wide receiver core, but that quarterback play is going to be the question mark on the team. Offensive line, they're going to probably lose a couple guys, and it's that's going to hurt them a little bit. Now, defensively speaking, they got Eric Robbins. They do have Ian Hyven as a junior redshirt, but Cody Ryan probably gone. Oh, yeah, he's definitely gone. William Frazier gone. Senior here, Ricky Scroggins, custom prospect. Maybe he'll be gone. Jerome Bush. It's not going to be good for Odessa State, in my opinion. I think defensively they're going to have a lot of woes. Next season, and look for them to be kind of that bottom feeder program again next year. Can you look at Denver Tech? Yes, we will look at Denver Tech. Oop, wrong way. Denver Tech. Andre Brandt's going to go to the NFL. I think that's a fact. 99 overall player. Did he win the Heisman this season? No, he did not. That was like a running back from Michigan, I think, won the Heisman. But got a couple hardware. For Andre Brandt, 31-6, only 2,800 yards, more of a passer, 1,200 yards rushing, 17 on the ground though. Like that's why Andre Brandt is so special. Bobby Greer, he's gone as well at 95. Jarrell Tolley will be the next man up for Denver Tech. Maybe Michael Martin with that speed, but you're getting an 85 overall quarterback. It's Tolley, so he'll be the next guy. Dustin Miller will be gone. Derek Vincent will be gone. Isaac Martin will be gone. So they're going to go with Blake Berry as a starting running back. So they don't have as much depth as they did in years past at running back. Maybe Hank Faamona switches from fullback over to running back, to halfback, I should say. That would be the move that I try to make. I want as many guys as I can in that read option type of system, especially with losing all these guys. I think Faamona would be a good addition to that running back squad. But Nick Burns, we've seen Nick Burns a lot. Never had a 1,000-yard receiving season, but Nick Burns, very, very good wide receiver, double digits in touchdowns, always good for a big play. You can see his average yards per reception here, always in the upper digits there. Double digits, I should say. So Nick Burns, good production there for him all of his career. Craig Reed gone. Chase McCormick, will try to convince him to stay. I don't think that's too cheesy. I think he's an 88. You know, he's still got some things left to prove here. Ricky Young, Andrew Blanco. Receivers could be a little bit better, but that's where they're at. Dustin Miller. If you guys remember Dustin Miller, we talked a lot about him as a backup running back because I think, what was the other guy's name? What was the other guy's name? The other running back for Odessa State, or Denver Tech, I should say. It's been too long. I don't remember the other guy's name, but Dustin Miller was always the backup guy, but he would still come in and be really productive. Like, look at the average yards per rush. I mean, Miller was a boss, and there's a reason why he's a 99 at this point. Tight end, Earl Jacobs will be a factor in this new look offense, I think, next year. Going to be one of their better receiving options. Scott Thomas, thank you, J-Rock. Scott Thomas was a baller. But I think the tight end, Earl Jacobs, is going to be a guy that they want to lean on a little bit more with a new quarterback. Less of a running game. Wide receivers not going to take over a game. I think that tight end is probably going to be a focus for them, maybe. Scott Copeland, probably going to come back. Mike Nicholson, a senior. Devin Harris, a freshman. They're pretty young on the right side with center and right guard, but Joe Davis, the right tackle, senior, he's gone. Shelton Livingston has been around for a while. He's going to be gone, but they do have some youth here with Craig Harrison. He's a 78 freshman. He'll be fine. And Mike Brady is gone, likely gone. We'll see what happens with him, though. He's an All-American. Maybe he tries his luck as like a third, fourth round type of player. Justin Nash, a 80 sophomore. E.J. Ryan, an All-American player, is sophomore redshirt. He'll be good. Cody Morgan. So this defense, it looks like, for Denver Tech is still going to be a force to be reckoned with here. We got Link Lombardi, a 6'7", 6'7" middle linebacker. Yeah, they're gonna be fine on defense. Sophomore red shirts, upper 70s and 80s. They'll be all right. They'll be all right on defense. Maybe Jimmy Bergstrand decides to stay. Oh, what was that? Dodds? What was that? Dodds down here? Sophomore red shirt. Yeah, they'll be good. They'll be good again. But they are losing some talent there, so. J-Rock firmly believes that Dyson Cherry, if he was the starting quarterback, they would have won more games. Ian, when are you going to do the recruiting? Probably next weekend. I want to see Dyson Cherry. So we had Brandon Ray as the quarterback, but we've also had Anthony Wilkerson as the freshman. So it was like, do you want to start the senior redshirt, or would you rather go with the freshman who's a little bit better of a playmaker, right? 89 speed, 85 to Dyson Cherry. Agility is a little bit higher, strength a little bit higher. Awareness, probably, maybe that would be a factor, but elusiveness, maybe J-Rock is onto something there. Maybe he's onto something. Spin move, juke move, throw power 85, 77. So they're basically opposite as a quarterback. So Wilkerson's a little bit of a more of a runner. Cherry, throw power, but not very accurate. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's pretty tough call, but yeah. Camu's in some trouble. Camu's in a lot of trouble, actually. They got Harold Reed Jr.'s coming back, but between Bellamy, Cobb, and Watson, they're gone. They got questions at quarterback. They got Kentrell Huggins. Hall is gone. Tootens is gone. Justin Potts is gone. Josh Carter will come back. Kevin McDaniel will be back. Yeah, Camu's in some trouble, man. They're in a lot of trouble. And it hurts me to say that because Camu's like my baby. They're one of my babies. But, dude, they're in some trouble. They're in some trouble. All right, guys. Well, we have 52 people joining, which is pretty cool. That's been one of the highest numbers here for our Team Builder series in quite some time. And, yeah, that's it. So, sorry for the spoilers, but Ardmore wins the national championship game against Minnesota. If you'd like to go check out that video, make sure you guys go do that. And we will be back. We will be back. Even more people in the stream than during the game. What? I don't know, man. I don't know. This, it's weird. It's weird. Our subscriber base is inconsistent. You guys are so inconsistent. No, I'm just kidding. It's all love. I'm just messing with you. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's stream of the national championship game and a little bit of a preview of some teams that you guys wanted to take a look at. But that's going to do it for year 7. We will get into year 8 off season next weekend. I'm going to get ready and get some of those clips and highlights recorded. And is Gavin Garland alive on Notre Dame? I don't think he is, Show. I think Gavin Garland is dead. I think he's officially dead. Maybe I put him back on there. We'll see. Guys didn't get the notification. That sucks. Go figure, right? YouTube screwing with me? Go figure. Notre Dame. Gavin Garland. There he is. Gavin Garland, sophomore. 4 touchdowns, had a better season. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Can you look at Virginia wide receiver Nelson Diamondhead? He might be gone. I know that he really came through for nope, he's still there. Wow. So last year, so his only touchdowns came against Odessa State. Is that what I'm getting at? Is that what I'm seeing here? He had a really nice production. He was really productive in that game against Odessa State, if you guys remember that one. But yeah, he's improving. You know, he's improving, but could be a little bit better. Could be better. Cartier Thomas is no longer here for Virginia. Gosh, you guys are killing me right now. You guys are killing me. How's Dallas Austin on Texas? He's doing terrible, man. He's so bad. He's so bad. He's so god-awful. Kidding. Dallas Austin, 2,200 yards, 25 touchdowns, 12 picks. That's poopy, man. That's real poopy. That's not good. More of a runner, though, it looks like. More of a runner. Throw power 91. Accuracy 91. He should be a little bit better than that. So, yeah, Texas is not back yet. Texas is not back yet. That's no slight to all you Texas fans out there. I kind of like Texas football program, but I wish they were a little bit better. That's my 1990s. Michigan was good in the 90s, right? Texas was good in the 90s. Yeah. That's my childhood bias showing up. So, guys, that is it for tonight's stream. I keep saying tonight. Today's stream, I'm going to try my best to get some Minnesota Vikings playoff edited and posted before the Super Bowl so we can kind of get that series wrapped up as well. So, Year 8 we will have for you guys next weekend. I'm going to try to team up with my brother there to manage all of our teams here. We got 12 to worry about, so we got a lot of off-season moves to be made. And I think year 8 is going to be the final season. I know we said we want to get to about 10 years. I think year 8 is going to be the final season that we do like actual full game type of highlights. Maybe we do year 9 as a full like sim. Year 10 will be a full sim, but I think year 8 is going to be the official last season of gameplay. No slight to the viewership, no slight to people that are still continuing to show up for this thing. I really do appreciate it, guys. It does help the channel continue to be consistent. You know me, I love this series just as much as you guys do, but eventually it does have to come to an end, and we got to start something new. You see a bunch of other people in this community starting new things, starting new series all over the place, and we're just kind of just being known for one thing, and we gotta eventually start something new, start something fresh, different, kind of change it up a little bit, and yeah, I think we'll do year 8 as the same way we did year 7, do a couple weeks at a time, and that will be it. We'll do year 9 as a full-on sim, year 10 as a full-on sim, year 8, couple highlights per week, and we should be good. So that is it for year 7's national championship game. I had a little bit of a pause there. I did get a text message from my brother. He just sent me dots, so I don't know what that means. So I will talk to you guys later. We'll see you next weekend on Saturday. Leave a like if you like this thing. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.